Despite Lake Michigan being polluted by large corporations for decades, the most toxic thing in Lake Michigan is the tangerine twat waffle. Because new allegations and reports released by the DOJ, the same DOJ that's been protecting the tangerine twat waffle for the last year, has released forms and documents and reports and statements from police and investigators showing that the tangerine twat waffle had allegedly had an infant child unalived and thrown into Lake Michigan just to conceal and hide the sins of a perpetuant, disgusting, vile person that Epstein himself had said was once the most horrible person on earth. And the tangerine twat waffle is stone silent right now. And my question, with Lake Michigan being the scene of a crime, and Lake Michigan being the epicenter of just how depraved and an example of just how horrible of an action that this individual would take to conceal his crimes, why is he still in the Oval Circus? Why is it that Republicans are silent right now? At what point, what does this individual have to do before the Republicans will stand up and say, enough is enough, you need to leave the office? How much information does the tangerine twat waffle have on all of the people in the Republican Party to keep them so loyal to him, despite the fact of something like Lake Michigan is now center stage of the world, and the allegations aren't even being denied anymore because the reports are so clear and they were released from the DOJ. So how can MAGA actually try to convince that this is some kind of Democratic hoax? Your call of action is to stand up, make your voice heard. Share this with as many people, because Lake Michigan's story and the tangerine twat waffle and the sins that he's tried to hide in that Lake Michigan should be brought forward, and everybody should be talking about it. This is an impeachable offense, and we need to stand up, and this tangerine twat waffle needs to be impeached. And we also need to cleanse Lake Michigan.